Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday night, and welcome to me and your boy Andrew. I'm Bobby. That's Andrew Sports Heads. Sunday night.
Yeah,
How you doing? How you doing, Andrew?
pretty good. How about you?
All right, man. What's good today on a Sunday? You did some probably no filter last night. How did that go? Anything that you remember special happening last night? Anything crazy?
Uh, I just want to give thoughts and prayers to my man Joey C.
Joey C. Yeah, he's in the hospital. He's getting that foot and his medical issues taken care of, right?
My friend Joey C. Get
Is he your
back to
is he your friend? Because you said it like country style, like my friend. He's your good friend, huh?
yes.
Yeah, so hopefully, yeah, shout out to our boy Joey C from the Sports Heads here. I see you backstage. I'll get you in a minute. Yeah, shout out, Andrew. That's great, man. Yeah, Joey C, we hope you get better, buddy, because the one time he showed the foot on air, Andrew, it was not a good thing, was it?
You might need to get that thing cut off.
Oh, no. I hope they get to him before that, Andrew. I hope they do, man. I hope nobody has to get anything cut off, man. Well, it's great to be hanging with you on a Sunday night. And we got a bro. We're going to bring him in backstage, too. He's the bro you know. He's our West Coast correspondent. Say hello, everybody, to Bone Loads.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Bones. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm doing good. Watching some
Hey,
football this Sunday. Having a great time.
hey,
Good.
Bucks won 5 of 6.
You talking about basketball now, right?
The Bucks have won 5 of 6.
Oh, nice.
You got to be specific about that because I understand what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have. They like lost 4 games in a row. So I was wondering what you were getting at there for a minute there.
Yeah, they finally won today. Got back on the winning track.
How about that?
Everyone was freaking out, including me.
My headphones aren't working.
About your Milwaukee Bucks?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool. So how you been? What's that, Andrew?
It just took them a while to get off their ass.
Get off their ass. Yeah. All right. That's cool. Well, the Ravens play out there your way tomorrow night there, Bone Loads, right? It's my team against your team tomorrow night, ain't it? For Monday Night Football.
Big game, dude. It should be a good one, man. For what we're both 3 losses or
I think what are we 7-4 now? We might be 7-4 now after
okay.
after our loss to the Steelers. I think the Ravens are 7-4. Yep.
Okay, cool. So you guys haven't gone on your bye yet, I guess.
No, have not. Have not. I can't remember off the top of my head what week it is, but yeah.
No bye for the Ravens yet.
Nope, not yet. Yeah, so tomorrow at 8:15 we play. Yeah, we're 7-4. Ravens are 7-4, and the Chargers are 7-3. So there you go. That's right, because you guys, yeah, you've had your bye, and we haven't had our bye yet. Well, there you go. All right, man. Well, it's good to be here on a Sunday night, hanging out with my boys Andrew and Bone Loads. What do you say we get down with a couple stories we got here on a Sunday night?
Live on my Facebook.
Yeah, tell everybody. All right, Andrew. Cool. Tell everybody where we're coming at you from tonight.
I'm live on my Facebook tonight, yo.
That's right. You're coming. We're coming to you at 4 different spots today. You're on my BF Live on YouTube and on Twitch, and then you're on Andrew's channel on Facebook and on Andrew's Andrew the Giant channel. So there you go. So all right, man. Let's get into it. We got a little baseball to get into because they're kind of still wrapping up awards and the end of the season, Andrew and Bone Loads. So they're talking about the Rookie of the Years were awarded.
Paul Skeens, without a question, he was going to be Rookie of the Year.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Without a question, he was going to be Rookie of the Year. I'm going to go one step further. I think he should have won Cy Young Award.
Really? All right. Well, there you go. Well, Andrew, what do you got to say about this one, Bones? You seem like you had a thought about this one.
Yeah, thank you. I was surprised Andrew didn't make more of a case for his guy Jackson Churio, or my guy from the Padres, Merrill Jackson.
Well, Andrew never fails to put a Jackson Cheerios story in our hopper, so we will talk about Jackson Cheerios in an upcoming baseball story. But this one says the Pirates Skeen and the Yankees Gill win the Rookie of the Year awards respectively in each league. Yep. So there you go. So Rookie of the Year. All right. Well, let's talk about the next one, Andrew, the Jackson Cheerios story.
Did you hear what the Pirates are trying to give up for his rookie autograph card?
Talking about Cheerios or no?
Skiing.
Oh,
Skeens?
skiing. No.
Behind home plate for 30 years. In a meet and greet with Paul Skeens and a
Wow.
box seat with Livy Dunn, his girl.
Wow. Is this for his card, you said, for his rookie card?
Yes.
Wow. So the baseball team is actually going through that. They're going to get a 30-year season ticket and all that stuff just for one rookie card. I don't understand why. Why is that the case?
It's a 1-of-1. It has his draft patch and everything.
Ah.
His patch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's the new that's the new trend in baseball trading cards, isn't it, Andrew? Is that they're putting these like cloth patches in when they're rookie cards, right?
Makes me wanna start collecting cards again.
Does it really? Because that's kind of why they're doing it, Andrew, because they're putting these pieces of cloth or their uniform or a little kind of a commemorative patch in there. That's what they're doing. They're trying to make people just like you and us want the cards more. What do you think about that, Bone Loads? Would you like to get more cards if you had a chance at one of those? Like a once in a lifetime card, I guess.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. And you could just pull it from a pack. Like, is that, or like, how's that work? Or
It must be, bro, because if you figure the company had a line on it, they must have just let it out there. So Andrew's saying that they're going to give up a 30-year season ticket, meet and greet, and like hang out with Olivia Dunn and all that shit. Man, that sounds like a bargain if you got that ticket. Oh my goodness.
wow, yeah, it does sound fun.
Wow. Andrew, Bro Loads, you brought this guy up, Jackson Churios. Tell everybody about Jackson Churios and tell them what he's on there.
He's
Andrew?
a 20-year-old on the Brewers. He is, in my opinion, he's the second coming of Robin Yount.
Is he?
Wow, that's pretty.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Go
Yes.
ahead, Bones. What you got, buddy?
Oh no, I was just gonna say that's good because he was a former Brewer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
And I know that's high praise, but what I saw from the kid last year, I haven't seen from anyone.
Wow.
ever.
Well, he's the youngest player. It says the youngest players to have 20 plus home runs and 20 plus stolen bases in a single season in Major League history. He was by far the youngest, Andrew, at 20 years old and 185 days old. And then Mike Trout was a second place.
Look at that list. I mean,
Mike Trout, yes.
look at that. Look at that list. This kid is going to be something special, Mike. Mark my words.
There you go. You heard here from Andrew, the Human Sports Ticker. If anyone would know, it's our bro Andrew right here. So yeah, by far, Andrew's favorite rookie player for his Milwaukee Brewers, youngest one to ever, right on top of that list right there, for the 20 plus home runs and stolen base club.
I'm calling it right now. Year 2, he's going to be an all-star, and he's going to get some MVP votes. He might not win it, but he's going to get the votes.
Awesome, Andrew. Well, I'm sure we'll be doing a report about it when that happens, Andrew. No doubt. Well, I know that was one of your favorite players, one of your favorite rookies. So I'm happy for you. Happy for him, Andrew. Let's see the next story we got here. Oh, talk about, of course, with Andrew here. He fills the hopper with the stories a lot. Andrew and Bone Loads and myself to a little degree. We all pitch in, but you're going to see a lot of Brewers heavy content here because of our boy Andrew. So, Andrew, talk about this Eric Haas. The Brewers agreeing to a contract with him. Tell everybody who he is, what position he plays, and all that.
He was a great backup catcher for us
Okay.
this last year. And
Yeah.
look at his contract specs. That's why I put it in there.
Okay.
His contract.
Yeah, I can read it for you, Andrew. It says the Brewers agree at $1.35 million plus $100,000 100K if he's MVP, 75K if he's second, 50,000 for third, and other award bonuses. So there you go. So depending on depending on how well he does, right, Andrew? Incentives.
I doubt he's gonna make MVP, but
That'd be cool, though. Yeah.
It's interesting that they kind of put it in there and kind of leave it, as one of the possibilities. So there you go. Andrew's kind of happy about that. Another one of your favorite players signed. You say he's a good backup catcher for your Brewers. Go ahead.
They tendered. Could we break down what tendered and non-tendered means?
Ooh, I wish we was. Go ahead. What do you know about it?
I myself still don't get it. So,
yeah.
Is it basically, here we offered you a contract, you either accept it or not?
That's exactly right, Andrew. Yes. So what Andrew's talking about is that, and they did this with Corbin Burns, the guy we got from you last year, Andrew. The Orioles tendered him, and what is it? Our other big Tony Taters. What's his name? His name's escaping me right now. Anthony Santander. They call him Tony Taters. They tendered both of them a contract. And that's right, Andrew. And so the idea is that if they refuse the contract, they become a free agent, but the team in tendering the contract will get like a compensatory draft pick, or they'll get some kind of compensation for like letting them go. So it's kind of a technicality. But I'm kind of upset about that, Andrew, because I think that the Orioles should outright just re-sign Corbin Burns. Right, Boneload? I think they really should. He's a hell of a pitcher.
Yeah, he earned it. Yeah, he came out and played good. Yeah, totally.
I think the Padres are going to gun for that Japanese pitcher that's coming stateside.
There's another one, huh, Andrew? They've really, Major League Baseball has really gone, looking for those nationalities that can play ball.
I'll tell you a little bit about this 23-year-old kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't pronounce his name. Yeah, I should have sent something about him.
All right.
I think I did, actually.
Yeah, I have heard about him. Some pitcher coming up out there.
Have I?
I'm looking for it right now, Andrew.
That's probably how I found out about it, is you telling us. Yeah, it's probably how the only reason I know. Yeah.
You don't remember his name? It's not Shota, is it? Shota?
Gosh, I couldn't tell you.
It starts with an R.
Starts with an R.
Hang on. I'll look real quick. I'm looking on the fly.
Is it Roki Saki?
Yep.
Roki Sasaki?
Yep.
Found it. All right. Roki. All right, Andrew. Let's show. Let's see what he's all about. Now, what are you telling us about this guy?
They think the Dodgers are in for him. I don't. Here's why.
Okay.
They don't have international money. And he is only promised $2.5 million because he's basically a minor leaguer with no experience, right?
Okay.
So the Dodgers don't have international money.
So they can't add that to whatever money they were going to pay him and basically compensate him enough. So you're saying that's why they're not going to get him, right?
Yes.
Wow. Well, there you go, Andrew. I never pondered that one. Here's a little video of him. Let me see it. This is from he's emotional in his first World Baseball Classic start for Team Japan. So here's a little taste of him. Let's see. We never know where he might end up,
Basically
Andrew.
saying
He throws
once in a generation talent. This isn't just
fastball for a starter.
Sasaki. It's his first World Baseball Classic start.
He throws 101. I know you love the Heat, Andrew. You're a big fan of the Heat.
Of the 3/11 tragedy, when an earthquake and tsunami claimed the lives of nearly 20,000
102
actually,
actually,
including
is his
Sasaki's
hardest.
father and grandparents
Wow.
when their home was swept away. Sasaki,
That's sad.
nasty, Strike three swinging.
Oh, that's a good pitch.
The one,
Look at that. Ooh.
Second strike.
Nice.
Evil movement on that ball.
Yeah.
Imagine facing that.
So there you go. So Andrew, I love your speculation, man. I love your theory, and I love that Andrew ain't afraid to put it out there. You're saying straight up that they might be talking about the Dodgers, but you say based on your assessment that you don't think they got the money. They don't have the international money, and they're just going to treat him like a minor leaguer, right?
Here's the thing about international picks. Their first contract is a maximum of $7.5 million when they first come in.
Wow.
So they're not because this guy here is considered like, I forgot what they said, but a guy said it on TikTok. So it was international money.
Yeah. So you're saying these people? I know that teams do have international money, Andrew, but I didn't realize that you're saying, are you saying that they pay more for an international player than they would a rookie coming up? Kind of making his first contract.
Because the postal fee.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Why, we got to mail them over here or something?
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Postal fee.
The postal. Get this. The postal fee is more than the contract itself to get them over here.
So it's a numbers game, of course, like everything else, right, Andrew?
Yep.
There you go. That's my boy Andrew. That's why we call him the Human Sports Ticker, because Andrew knows. He got into the deepness about that contract, Andrew. All right, man. I think this might be one more story about your team, Andrew. Talk about the minor league affiliate of your Milwaukee Brewers. What they did.
I just saw this. Does that mean they're switching locations?
I think they're just changing. I can't tell for sure. It says the Carolina Mudcats rebrand was announced. It says welcome to the Wilson Warbirds. So I don't know. They just made they made it more specific. Now they're the Wilson Warbirds, Andrew. But you definitely different than Mudcats. But that's your affiliate for your team, right, buddy?
They're the low A rookie.
Low A rookie, so that's like coming like almost right out of the college draft, kind of the leftovers, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the leftovers out of the college draft. Well, there you go. That's fun. I like minor league baseball. I've caught it a couple times. I really enjoy minor league baseball because they really play for the love of the game, man.
Where's Wilson compared to the other? Like, do they move? Is it the same? Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have questions. Like, is Wilson a different city, or like?
I'm like, yeah. I'm like.
We'll get back to you guys next one.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to type it in real quick. This one, maybe you can ponder this one a while. Maybe I can look it up. It says, Andrew, this talks about the 2025 Hall of Fame ballot for Major League Baseball Hall of Fame, buddy.
I posted this because this is how old I'm getting. These are all the players I grew up watching.
I know that's a pisser, Andrew, when you finally are like, wait a minute, how can these guys be going in the Hall of Fame? Because I grew up watching them. They can't be old and gray and retired and going into the Hall of Fame. How's that make you feel, Andrew?
I feel old.
You feel old, yeah, man. So who are some of the names? I'll put the list back up in a second while I'm also looking for that other thing.
I think I saw Troy Tulowitzki in there.
Troy Tulowitzki, I remember that name.
Yeah, I know Tulo. Yeah. He was good.
But good enough for the Hall of Fame? I don't think so.
There we go. Let's see. Milwaukee Brewers affiliate Wilson Warbirds set to make their debut at a new ballpark in downtown Wilson. Let me get your story, Andrew. I was doing a little research. I wasn't just letting you do your thing as well, but I did a little research. Let me stop sharing that and let me share this. Okay. It does say something. You said you were curious, Bone Loads, so we'll do a little deeper. The Brewers Single A Club, which is what Andrew said, is set to soar into new digs with the high-flying team name in 2026. The Milwaukee Brewers Single A team is moving from the water to the air. The Carolina Mudcats, a team with an iconic catfish logo based in Zebulon, North Carolina, will relocate about 25 miles east, Bone Loads, is what you asked for, and they're going to transform into the Wilson Warbirds following their 2025 campaign. So there you go, buddy. So 25 miles away. So I don't know. I'd be a little bummed out, I guess, if my team was kind of moving, even if it was a minor league team, and changing their name.
So have you ever been to a
titty bar?
What is the lowest affiliate of the Orioles you've been to?
I attended what used to be the Frederick Keys, Hagerstown Suns, but they've kind of changed, Andrew, because now one of those teams has changed to one of those kind of low A, kind of those college conglomerate teams where they take guys from different draft picks and different teams and they make a whole team out of them. Have you heard about that, Andrew?
I want the both of you to come down here and go to the Timber Rattlers.
Timber Rattlers. Is that a minor league team up by you?
Appleton Timber Let's correct me. I could be wrong on this, but they're up in Appleton. They're the low A affiliate. That's where they go to when they just get drafted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Mudcats is a step up from that, I think.
Yeah, because when they reorganized minor league baseball recently, Andrew, they have like this new kind of this new level where, because normally you draft a player and then they play for one of your minor league teams. Well, now they have teams that are made up of draft picks of all of Major League Baseball, Andrew.
And one of your catchers I hear is sneaky and might be the #1 prospect in all of baseball.
Really? Yep. That's all right. Yeah.
I believe his name, he is one of the international signings you guys have. I can't remember his name, but
yeah, it's funny, Andrew. That's why we're so amazed with you, buddy, because it's hard to keep up with the ones that we talk about every day, but there's always so much going on. I can't even believe you knew the minor league team, the Appleton team, buddy. But here's some of your players on here. Like you got Bobby Abreu on here for the Hall of Fame. Who we got? Andrew Jones, Ian Kinsler, Andy Pettit. That's an old Yankee. Manny Ramirez, Andrew. How about that?
I don't think he'll get in, though, because he's highly accused of steroids.
And A-Rod's on here, too, I just noticed.
Nope.
Another one, yeah.
He's not going to get in either.
Wow. How about we got on the other we got Sabathia, CC Sabathia.
Yep, he deserves it.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Definitely. What do you think, Bo?
Oh yeah, not even a question. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
First ballot for Ichiro?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That boy, he was a grinder, man. You talk about one of the early guys that came over from the Japanese leagues and really made a splash in American Major League Baseball in like kind of our era. Ichiro Suzuki comes right to mind. Yeah, he's a grinder, man.
And he's
absolutely
still playing at 55 years old.
Yeah, I think we did an article, or I read an article a while ago that Ichiro's still out there playing somewhere, man, and doing his thing. So there you go.
That's awesome.
He's still hitting bombs.
That's what I'm saying, man. He always had that grind about him. Like you could tell he had that love for the game, you know. He seemed like somebody that wanted to play forever, and he's kind of doing it, Andrew. That's really cool.
That dude is seriously, I don't know
Old.
what to compare him to in baseball standards, but
Nah.
he's like the Rain Man of baseball. That
He's like the Jaromir Jagr. Like Jaromir Jagr won't stop playing hockey. He keeps going all around the world and playing hockey. So yeah, he's in his 50s as well. So there's a couple of rare guys out there that can kind of still do it on some kind of level. All right, go ahead.
I think Ichiro is one of those people.
He is. He obviously he is, buddy.
He's great, but
he's great, but he can play, huh?
I bet you he could outball us, motherfuckers.
I guarantee he could, Andrew. Yeah, even like a raggedy major league guy is going to be better than me. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah. Hey, check this out, guys. This is something that went down at a Mexican League baseball game. This I'll read you the caption. It says, when an umpire in Mexico had to be removed from the game because the rest of his crew determined that he was drunk. Check this out. I'm going to show you a drunk umpire. Now, I'm sure we've all been to many games that had drunk umpires and they never got kicked out. But how bad you got to be where other Mexican guys go, hey, Holmes, I think he's shit-faced, Holmes. We got to get him out of here. Check this out. My dude, he's drunk. He's going to be asked to leave by his boys, and he's not happy about it. Check this out. Look. They're like, bro, look, we determined you kind of shit-faced, bro. You can't do this, okay? Look. Hey, how you doing? Oh, look, he's giving the hug. I love you, man. Hey, Holmes, I love you. What you're doing, man? Come on, Essay, let's go. Bro, you know I love you, man, right? But you're shit-faced, bro. You got to come out the game, bro, okay? Come out the game. Right, you know. Oh, get out the way. Oh, see? They're still broing it. Wait a minute. He's like, no, Holmes. No, I'm not too drunk, Holmes. No.
I'm good.
No. He's like, bro, I'm telling you. Come on, this ain't gonna be. Look, watch. Oh, here comes his backup because he knows it. He can tell his boy's getting belligerent, right? He already threw the arm. No, man, I'm not shit-faced. This is bullshit. It's like an intervention on a baseball field. Oh, look. Damn. Oh, shit. My boy had to be escorted off the field. Dame pa gasolina. Oh, shit. How about that? What do you think about that, Andrew?
Just find that.
I found that a couple days ago, and I threw it in our hopper, man. I thought that was funny, man. I've never seen like a umpire, right? Bonos get like belligerently like taken off of the field like aggressively. Wow. That's too funny. All right.
You should have just like, just went out with some dignity or been like, I would have started like limping, pretend like I was injured. I was like, good call.
My boy had to get right. Yeah, right. Exactly. They could have covered for him. He could have anything, but he got escorted off the field. Hey, let's check into the chat, man, because there were some early chats in here from Trunk Squad. I hope you're still around, man. That was early before the show started. Trunk says, happy Sunday, everyone. Hi, hope everyone is well. Blumels checked in early and said, hey, Chunk checked in again and says, better not be live in a minute, boy. This was still before the show. Chunk said, 1801, it's official, like a referee with a whistle. Late ending. Oh, thanks, Psych Clive, for checking in. Boneloads, I don't know if you caught it. I told my boy Andrew that I got into this backstage here last minute because KB ended up on Bob's show earlier, if you were watching.
Oh, he did? He went?
Yeah, he showed up. It's about a little bit after 6 o'clock my time, like 3 o'clock your time. He showed up and he tried to talk about Shuley shit. He didn't want to talk about the 4K that he owns Bob or anything. So that's why Psych Clyde is saying FKB. There you go. Pirates all day, says Sight Clyde. Spawn checks in and says, there's very few things we can guarantee, Spawn. 100% guarantees. Skeens will not be a Pirate the next time he signs his contract. What do you think about that?
100%.
Your boy, your sports head agrees with you, Spawn. How you doing, buddy? Spawn says, as a Pennsylvania native of 45 years, I know how the Buccos shop. Justin James checked in from Andrew's channel and says, what's up, Andrew? Much love, brother. How you doing, Justin James? It's fact, Spawn. That's your boy. He's checking in on one of your channels, Andrew, your YouTube. Facts. They always get rid of talent, says Sight Clyde. Spawn says, Sight Clyde, I remember the night of the 92 NLCS Game 7. I was at a birthday party that evening. They were a great team prior to that night. Whoa, Buckshot Kid checks in from Twitch. Checking me on my Twitch. How you doing, man? Oh, on the field. There you go.
I
On the
didn't get my Twitch up and going. I haven't been using it because I have no followers. So I'm like, fuck it, I don't use it.
Well, I have very few, and I throw a hook out there every now and then. And I caught me a Buckshot Kid. So how you doing there,
Nice.
Buckshot Kid? Great to see you tonight. Checking me out from Twitch, all of us. 100% says Sight Clyde. Spawn says, that's how I've known chicken tender versus non-tenderloin infusion offers work. Spawn says, do the Brewers have Roku in their clubhouse? That could be a selling point. Spawn says, you have to send them a self-addressed stamped envelope. Blumels checks in and says, hey, just wanted to stop by and say hello and love you guys. Blumels.
Thank you.
I saw what you were saying in the Levyverse chat, and I wish you well with your endeavor. You're kind of doing something proper for your body. I wish you well with that. Great health to you, man. I hope you get through that program. Justin James checks in and says, like, then subscribe to Andrew the Giant channel. Justin James, JBT, he checking you out from the Andrew the Giant, what's it, 96 channel, right, Andrew?
Yep.
Andrew the Giant
How
96.
can I have all these damn subscribers?
Tell everybody how many subscribers you have on the Andrew the Giant 96 channel on YouTube.
31,000. Let me check.
All right, he's not kidding, folks. He's got 31,000 plus. He's going to give you the exact number, but Andrew ain't playing. Andrew, wait until the children of your favorite players start playing the big games. That's right, because you're talking about these guys are Hall of Famers, right? Wait till like their kids start playing, Andrew. That'll make you feel real old. When it's like Cheerios Jr. and stuff like that. Oh, there's your cat. There's a Bone Loads one of his cat making an appearance here tonight. I'm surprised it took this long. Your cat is very likes the camera. Matt checks in and says, bones up to BF, Andrew, and Bone Loads.
Thanks.
Spawn checks in and says, White Lion's album, The Big Game, was probably the band's biggest discography. You think so? He's coming out for White Lion. 100% White Lion. There you go. Well, thank you, John. At 7:34, John said, you guys are awesome. No, you are awesome, John. Thanks for checking in on the Andrew the Giant channel, man. We're just a bunch of bros sitting around talking about our favorite
I got
sports.
it for you.
What do you got?
31,106.
31 subscribers on the Andrew the Giant channel. John's checking in saying you guys are awesome and happy Sunday from the Andrew the Giant channel. So thanks, John. You know what's up. Andrew is the human sports ticker, and that's why we're here on Sunday night, because Andrew puts all these stories in the hopper. You really filled the hopper good this week, Andrew. So let's go to some more stories, buddy. I got another story for you. We'll talk about this little college football situation. Somebody put a ranking in there about the college football report. What a day of college football this was. I don't know who wants to talk about this one.
Oh, I put that in there.
All right.
3 out of like 4 top teams lost.
Mm-hmm.
Penn State barely hung on by 1 point to Minnesota. It was crazy.
Crazy. So you're getting the college football in this year, Andrew?
Yeah.
Watching it? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of upsets yesterday, right?
Fickle needs to go. I'm sorry.
He's
Who was
coach
that?
of Wisconsin. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
good.
He needs to go.
They're playing in a
But
tough Big Ten, man.
but
Competing with a lot of schools, with a lot of more resources and whatnot. Money too these days.
but good news, we did pick up a 4-star recruit out of let's see if I can find it here.
Mm-mm.
Pulling a heck right on here on the show here.
Yeah, speaking of hack ride, we'll talk about
Yeah.
we might talk about Bo Nix a little bit in the NFL, but what about Bo Nix? He's really killing it in the NFL last 5-6 games or so.
Yeah, he's good, man. I like him. I'm a fan, dude, honestly.
That's cool. Yeah, I remember
80% completion percentage last game.
you talking about Bo Nix.
80%.
Yeah, I think that's one of the highest for like a rookie, isn't it?
4 touchdowns and 300 yards.
Boom, off the top of the dome. Andrew does it. Just gives you the Bo Nix stats off the dome, just like that. All right, whatever's that college football stuff, Andrew.
I'm going as far as to he's better than Caleb Williams.
Whoa, hot take, Andrew, coming out with Bo Nix better than Caleb Williams. That's going to be a hell of a rookie of the year because you got Samuels for the Commanders, right? You got Caleb Williams, and then you got
Caleb Williams. I'm sorry, he is not number 1 pick worthy.
No.
No.
Now he's in Chicago, right?
No. Yes.
Oh, yeah, right.
Daniel should have went to Chicago.
Really? Well, we've talked about other players that kind of go to bad teams and they don't really do well until they get out of there, Andrew. Like a Sam Darnold who's killing it in Minnesota. Drafted number 1 by the Jets, didn't do anything till he ended up, with Minnesota.
I still firmly believe Chicago dropped the ball on Daniels. They should have drafted him first overall, and Caleb should have went to Washington.
Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did good today. Yeah, Caleb. He had some pretty good balls today that he threw, and he's had a terrible line. I think besides David Carr, he's up until this game, he was like second most all time.
A game I watched today. You know who I was impressed with? Bryce Young.
Bryce Young. Who's he playing for? Titans?
No.
Panthers.
Carolina.
Carolina Panthers. Okay.
He was looking free and easy.
Really?
Getting some fastballs in there. I was like, thinking to myself, we're actually seeing the Alabama Bryce Young.
There you go. Well, the league turns over every couple of years, Andrew, to where, the cream has to rise to the top. And those guys that were killing it in college just 2, 3, 4 years ago, they're usually the next ones up. So I guess that's what we're seeing now.
Oh, could we discuss something?
Yep, that's why we're here.
There's reports out there that Aaron Rodgers is flat refusing to get scans.
Ooh, he might be because he is a big medicine guy. He don't want anything exposed to anything to his body that he doesn't agree with, Andrew. So I wouldn't doubt that. But we're gonna get to some Aaron Rodgers stories that once again you put in the hopper. Let's do this one. Another college football story about this guy, Wisconsin. They landed their 4-star quarterback. Who was it, Andrew? This guy Carter Smith.
Carter Smith.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was the number 2 prospect in the whole country. Breaking Wisconsin has landed 4-star quarterback Carter Smith, the number 92 prospect in the country. Smith is now the highest rated commit for the Badgers in the 2025 class. Smith is the second highest rated quarterback eventual signee during the rival era with University of Washington, UW, or Wisconsin rather. Excuse me. So there you go. What do you think about that, Andrew? You excited about that? You're a Wisconsin guy.
What is the? Because I wish Craig was. His head was out of his ass because he would help me with this.
Who's that?
Hagrid.
Oh. Well, I mean, what do you need, buddy?
What is basically 4 stars, 3? What is the
Star ranking
Yeah.
in what? College football?
Yes.
Oh,
I think 5 was the top, and 4 is like, obviously going to be below that, I guess.
let's see. College football star rankings. Let's see. It can refer to the top players in the game or the top recruits in the sport, Andrew. So what are you looking for, the top recruits?
So
We want to know how many stars.
I'm guessing this guy is semi-good? Really good?
No.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, no,
okay,
he's,
4
like, really
stars
good.
is almost 5. Yeah, right. If that's what you're going for, yeah. If he's 4-star, he's like they're saying he's just about. He's almost that guy. Yeah, 5-star is considered to be one of the nation's top 25 to 30 players. 4-star is a top 250 to 300 player or so. Andrew, is what I got up here on the internets right here.
I feel really stupid for asking.
No, that's okay,
That's
buddy.
okay. Yeah,
Now,
over
because that's the whole thing about sports. Number one, bro, you know tons of shit that nobody knows off the dome, and nobody knows every fact. So, and I don't mind that because a conversation it makes you ask the next natural question.
Right? Yeah.
Matt says everyone should start using the Perry star ranking system, 1 out of 10, and how many stars out of it. It's the greatest ranking system ever. I agree with that. Oh, those cats are always getting on the camera. Oh my goodness. Yep, you're right. They can say it's a 7, 3-star, 7 out of 10, 3-star. How you doing, Matt? Bones up, man. Good to see you. We checked in a little bit on the members only show yesterday, Bonos. You were in there were you in there for a little bit of that? The Perry show?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Tom told us we can't talk about what goes over in members only and all that stuff, right?
Okay, so I'm not going to say anything then.
I know, because he got me scared to talk about it because he remember
Right.
he like put it out there. He admonished everybody. He's like, this is members only. Whatever happens to members only stays in members only. But you got to member up there on Perry if you want to hear the good stuff over there. That's fun. A lot of fun going on. Perry always getting himself in some kind of trouble.
So,
Yeah.
I want to know what the top recruits are. I'm interested now.
And the top recruits.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we can dig into that, Andrew, but you got a couple stories in the hopper we should dig into, and you got a couple articles that we can probably knock out quick. We got to talk about this whole Aaron Rodgers thing. So the Jets are still the Jets. They're not playing very well as usual. But what have we been hearing like the last couple of days, Boneloads? What is your take on the Jets and all? Have you been hearing any like commotion or anything going on around the Jets?
I think Andrew sent some stuff speculating that
Okay.
he was injured. Yeah, that Rodgers is hurt. Yeah.
So what is your take on this, Andrew? Because I know you were you were a fan of his when he was a Packer.
One, how are the Jets allowing him to do this?
So what are they allowed to do? Because I'm hearing things about injuries. I'm hearing things about how him and Woody Johnson, the owner, aren't getting along so well right now. How he might be not playing stuff. What is your take on all this stuff, Andrew?
If I were the Jets, how many games are left in the season?
I don't know what we're 7-4-11. So about 6, Andrew. Probably about 6
I would
games.
just let him go.
That's
Honestly.
interesting. It's interesting. So you're hearing all this stuff about he may or may not be happy about playing or whatever.
I would just. Here's why I would just let him go.
Mm-hmm.
One, I've watched several of his games. September 29th was when he got his leg fucked up and barely could walk off the field.
All right.
He should have not been playing after that incident.
You're talking about opening night, his first game ever with the Jets when he got hurt. He should have, as soon as he got hurt, then that should have been it.
No.
Okay, you talking about this year?
September 29th of this year.
Okay. All right. Thank you, buddy. All right.
His knee got rolled up on.
Mm-hmm. I do remember, yeah, kind of everybody sighing or something.
He could barely walk off the field.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody had to step in and said, "Nope, you're done. You're not playing it."
What?
Because, dude, look at his mobility. Look at his just. Oh.
So yeah, everybody sees the same thing, Andrew, but nobody's doing anything about it, are they?
No. I would stand up to him and say, "You either listen to us or you're gone."
Well, and that's why you're hearing all the speculation about if he's injured, if he's not injured, what degree is he injured to? And then you hear about him going out to dinner with Woody Johnson, which I think we might have a picture of it. So it's like, yeah, it's almost like that he's willing himself to do this beyond his ability, his injuries and stuff. And maybe he's like convincing the owner, Bone Loads, like, hey, I still got it. I can still do this. Or I don't know. Do you think that might be the case? Or what do you think about, you think he should not be playing any more Bone Loads?
Gosh, yeah. Who knows? I think maybe that's what the conversation was about. Like maybe just sit the rest of this year out and then come back next year and make it one more run at it. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Man.
This Bleacher Report article says it appears increasingly likely that the Jets will place Rodgers on the injured reserve or bench him over the next few weeks. So it sounds like that this is, definitely in the air. I mean,
okay.
With all these articles, Andrew sent me sometimes a bunch of articles about just this one story. Let's see. Here's an assessment of how banged up is Aaron Rodgers. It says, this is from Ian Rappaport, a tweet. It says, as for Rodgers, he's been banged up this season, fighting hamstring, knee, and ankle injuries while being off and on the injury report. How injured is he? ? It's unclear. One source explained that Rodgers has resisted, this is what Andrew was talking about, getting the scans done, not wanting to reveal the severity of his injuries out of fear of having to come off the field. He has insisted that he keep playing. The hamstring injury he suffered against the Broncos September 29th, which is what Andrew was just talking about, was believed to be a particularly significant one, but Rodgers assured everyone that it was fine. When he was asked about it, a source said that he would simply say, "I'm playing." That could be one reason why Rodgers' play has been subpar based on his standards, Andrew. So I think we kind of touched on all that, didn't we?
Quit being a pussy. Get yourself healed. And honestly, quit making your team look bad.
Yeah, well, you got this guy. He wants to prove that he still has it, right?
There's no harm in saying, "Oh, I'm hurt."
Well, that's the whole thing. Because he's still coming off the stigma of being the guy that got hurt like during the first series of ever being on a team, Andrew. So I guess ever since then, his drive has been like, no, I can't miss time. I'm getting paid a lot of money. I'm an older guy. I can't afford to be hurt. And he's being stubborn about it. It says he reportedly still wants to play in 2025, but just not for the Jets, according to this sleeper NFL report. And with the Diana Rossini.
Wow.
How about that? Yeah, what do you think about that, Bone Loads?
I see
That's
him.
crazy.
I see him going to Minnesota. I really do.
Whoa! He's going to pull the full Brett Favre
2.0.
Favre 2.0. He's going to pull the whole Favre. That's right. Many years ago, Brett Favre did much the same thing. He was a quarterback for Green Bay, got signed by the Jets, and ended up with their arch rival, the Minnesota Vikings. Who would have ever thought?
Although he said in an interview, I believe, he would rather not play for Minnesota or the Bears.
So he wants to stay out of the rest of the division like that. He don't want to mess with all those old rivalries. And yeah, of course, he doesn't need to play for Detroit now because Jared Goff is really doing his thing in Detroit, isn't he? Bone Loads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jared Goff is gonna be an MVP. I'm sorry.
I like Jared Goff from the get, man, but for whatever reason, like he went to the Super Bowl, and for whatever reason, they decided to make a switch. His play got off a little bit, kind of fell off a little bit, but I think being traded directly for Stafford has kind of like rejuvenated his career. I think.
Breaking news from Ian Rappaport right
They're on
now.
fire. Oh shit. Okay, cool.
Gardner Minshew just broke his collarbone and will be out for the season.
Ooh, damn! For the Las Vegas Raiders, is that where he is right now? Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew, the one sensation for the Jacksonville Jaguars, came out of nowhere, and he's been kind of.
I literally just got that on my screen. But
Andrew with the breaking sports news for your sports heads. There you go, Gardner Minshew. All right, Andrew, thanks for that, buddy. So, yeah, I found that interesting, too, that it says he wants to play next year, but just not for the Jets.
I doubt it.
He's going to have to find another sucker and do this all over again.
You know what, dude?
What?
Just go home.
You know what, dude? Just be done with it. Just go home.
Yeah.
That's probably the best advice he'll never get there, Andrew. Just go home. All right.
I think he wants to go out on a good note. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I do think that, Bonos, I do think a lot of this is about control. It's about proving he can overcome the injury, overcome being old. Go ahead, Andrew.
Honestly, this is my opinion. He should have went out 2018.
Wow. I mean, you're going way back, Andrew. Here it's 2024, so you're saying 6 years ago. I mean, I would give him half the credit for that and say he probably still had enough in the tank at least 3 years ago, Andrew. But, yeah, these guys tend to stay at the party too long, Some of them.
He was washed. He was washed when he hurt his knee the first time with Green Bay.
2020, he threw like 50 touchdowns to like 3 interceptions, dude.
Yeah, I can remember him not too in a recent future, still being kind of like the top fantasy quarterback to have, because even though they might not have always played good, he always put up lots of good numbers. Yeah. All right. This is him with the owner Woody Johnson, and this says the narrative of the fractured relationship between Aaron Rodgers and Jets owner Woody Johnson is overblown. In fact, the two enjoyed dinner together in New York City just a couple of weeks ago. There has been ongoing communication between them, and both agree the season has been deeply disappointing, with Aaron playing through the injuries and the team underperforming. Right. So, but I mean, yeah, guys, I mean, when does it become more about the team and not being selfish about, hey, I can't do this, right?
But I would like to friggin' hear what was said in the meetings.
Yeah, well, everybody like to be a fly on the wall in those meetings, Andrew. You would know the real shit and all, but right? It comes down, and this is the same for the owner too. I mean, if these two are having dinner together and all that stuff, the owner has to go, look, this is what I'm seeing, and this is what's best for the team. If this guy's hurt, my investment's hurt, I got to start and he should have been like that too. Like he should know that, hey man, I don't have it. Let the rookie play or something. But it's that ego. I think that ego just stays in the way of all of that. All right. Oh, my goodness. All right, Andrew, I think you put this in here too, buddy, because you filled the hopper good this week. This is a good story to an extent. This is about, number one, Lamar Jackson, my quarterback for the Ravens, is 23-1 as a starter versus NFC teams. Yeah, and that's a little-known fact, Andrew. He kills all, NFC teams, buddy. What do you think about that?
But look at the one.
Who was – I don't remember who the one was.
Daniel Jones.
Oh, that's right. Daniel Jones is the – whoa, wait a minute. Damn, Angie, you almost busted something laughing at my boy. Daniel Jones, who guys, what do you think about this? Just asked for and got his release from the New York Giants. What do you think about that?
Huge.
I think – call me crazy, but I think he's going to Baltimore.
Baltimore was one of the speculated teams, Andrew. You're not off, buddy. I saw that on the wires that they're saying Baltimore. I don't know if it was Minnesota or another team was only like 2 teams that he's considering, or they're even considering he might get picked up by, Andrew. So as usual, you're right on it. But yes, Daniel Jones, he's the only quarterback in the NFC to have won a game against a direct matchup against Lamar Jackson, who is 23-1 against all NFC teams. And so, yeah, we're going to see if we end up with a Daniel Jones as a backup quarterback here. That's I don't know. That's some different styles of playing right there. We'll have to see.
But
I heard he's
does
going
have
to.
speed. He does have speed.
Yeah. What's up, Bones?
I heard he's going to visit San Fran with Purdy injured this week.
That would make sense.
That
would make sense.
Yeah,
I'd imagine he being as young as he is. I think he's probably going to be looking for a starting situation, right? Or at least one where they might have a quarterback who needs to be replaced soon.
Mention Vegas now.
There you go. That just opened up. So if he's not signed on the dotted line, yeah, the options and the opportunities are changing play by play in the NFL. Let's see.
And you're one play away, if you're on a good team.
Absolutely. One play away. Guys, I've been hearing rumblings about this, talking about more NFL news. That's cool. I've been hearing there's rumblings, Bonos, and they still want to use the Redskins Indian logo for the Washington Commanders or in Washington, D.C.
I agree with this. I want this to happen.
Right. I mean, the Chiefs still have the Chief and everything, right?
I want this to happen badly.
Wow. I've heard this when that new ownership group got involved. It's like, well, there's a lot of tradition behind the team, and they were looking for Native American groups, bone loads, that kind of to agree with their position that it really isn't as offensive as some might think. But it says it appears discussions are underway about the Commanders potentially using the Redskins' old logo. Ooh. Senator Steve Daines says that the proceeds would go to help benefit the tribe. So that's one of the workarounds, right? Washington fans have been pushing for this to happen. I don't know. There you go. So they said the logo, but not the name change. So what do we think about this, guys? They kind of still want to keep a little bit of their history with so different name, but still the logo.
I would go full tilt.
You want it all back, don't you?
At the logo, I would just call them the Redskins again. It is weird calling them the Commanders.
It is weird, just like the Guardians, the Cleveland Guardians. But once again, yet the Kansas City Chiefs, nobody said anything, or the Atlanta Braves. Let's see. Terry Nechek's in our bro, and he says, I'm not a sports fan, but I am a sports head fan. Thank you, Terry Nee. We're a fan of you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Terry Nee says, an Indian casino needs to buy an NFL team. Well, I'm sure with them being in Vegas, guys, we're probably not too far off of something like that happening. Probably. Mm-hmm. Andy, you need to go off for a second, or you okay?
I'm just taking my pills.
Okay. Just making sure. All right, buddy, and we'll keep going.
I think they distribute the wealth, though, with the casinos, so yeah, I don't think.
Well, it all depends on what position you're in line when they distribute their bone loans, right?
Great point.
Are you in the casino line, or are you in I'm still on the reserve line, but yeah, I think it could be. Yeah, it seems like the money's there, and it could be used if it was well intended and used in a proper way. So we'll see if that comes together, but there's been a lot of clamor because there's so much history behind that whole team and that logo and that region that a lot of these people aren't willing to give up on it, like my boy Andrew. There you go. Mm-hmm. Take a pill. Mm-hmm. Who remembers that? Let me say. Take a pill. Mm-hmm. Take a pill. Is that from Alice? Take a pill. All right, here we go. All right, let's do our next NFL story. And this involves the Miami Dolphins, and it kind of involves my Baltimore Ravens, Andrew. This is about Calais Campbell. It says that the Dolphins, whose team he's playing for right now, were on the cusp of trading Calais Campbell to the Ravens until the Dolphins coach Mike McDaniel stepped in. It says Miami wasn't dead in the water about his season, and he viewed Campbell as too valuable. And it talks about the story that was involved. What do you think about this, Andrew? Miami not trading.
Here's my take on this.
Okay.
I think coaches should be more involved in whether red light or green light a player. I like this. I like this.
You like it?
I like that the coach stepped in and said, "No, you're not doing it."
Well, I guess part of the thing you have to weigh too, Andrew, is like what is their cap situation and what is his like free agency situation next year? Because Calais Campbell played for us in the past. He's got to be getting near the end of his career, so at some point it becomes a matter of what you can get for somebody. But I don't know the Dolphins' record this year to know whether it was worth like keeping him or not.
Let's see.
I'm looking at it right now too. I'm looking it up too. Ready? Google search. They're 5-6, Andrew. And they beat the New England Patriots 34-15 today. So he's not willing to give up on Calais Campbell. He said that they're still got a team. There's still something. So Andrew, he don't have a problem with it. He stepped in.
I agree with the coach stepping in there, not just letting it go through, though.
Okay. That's good.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, if he has the respect of the general manager and the owner to like say have that authority, then I think that's a good sign for the respect that he probably gets on the team, Andrew. So I probably have to agree with that.
Yeah, I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. Adam Schefter talks about there's a report about wide receiver Puka Nakua, Hakuna Matata.
Yeah.
What was this about, Andrew?
Just a little laugh.
From L.A., Lindsay 30 reported that Puka Nakua only recently learned that the Rams played in the NFC West. What? How do you not know what division that you play in, Andrew? How's that a thing?
And apparently, somebody told me Puka Nakua is related in the family of Roman
Reigns and all them. Really? He's
Okay.
down with wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
American Samoan. Andrew,
Sounds
or
family.
Samoan?
Yes.
All right. Very cool. All right. Let's get into a little basketball now. You have this this little video of Joe Embiid. Just can't help himself about his free throws, Andrew. What's going on with him, Joel Embiid? Here we go. I don't know who put this in the hopper.
Okay, he was flopping on a free throw, like acting like he got hit.
that post shot flop, like oh my god, like trying to will, like what the fuck did I do, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Almost like he's at the county fair, Bono's like trying to take 3 shots for a couple bucks or something. Oh, I need that one to go in. There you go. I guess he's trying to will it in there, Bones. I guess. Trying to do a little voodoo as he puts the shot on.
So yeah, everyone was calling for the firing of Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
Including myself.
Yeah, you were, Andrew. You were kind of critical of Doc Rivers because they had that good coach and they let him go.
But now they're starting to pick it up, put it down.
Picking it up and putting it down, Andrew said. That's what's up, man. All right, well, I'm glad your team's turned around, man, but I know that was crazy at the time. Good.
They've won 5. They won last night again, so they won 6 of 7.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, damn.
I know it's amazing because we talked about last year how they had that new coach and they were like killing it, and all of a sudden they didn't like the team like kind of did a mutiny against him and said they didn't like his coaching style, and the owner let the coach go, hired Doc Rivers, and you weren't happy about it at the time, but now you like it.
Although they were last in defense, that's why they let him go.
Yeah, right. They had a good winning record, but they just weren't good defensively. All right, well, here's another piece of basketball content I have for you, Andrew. This is Reed Shepherd's full court shot. So somebody makes a full court shot right here. A full court dime from Reed Shepherd. Here we go. Let's check this out.
Took it away. Can he save it? He did!
Nice.
Look at that floor.
You're kidding me. I don't even think he saw where he was.
Is that like a flick?
Yeah, he just threw behind his back.
Wow, that was a behind his back up the court pass, flick pass. Right here it happened. Wow.
Yeah, just like flicked his wrist. Yeah.
How do you even behind his back get that?
Awesome.
There you go. That is pretty awesome. Whoa, there you
Crazy
go.
cool, too. Crazy court.
I would be laughing too if I was a commentator.
Yeah, man. All right, let's see.
Play.
Would you be laughing?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, Andrew, I think you put this in about this Charlotte Hornets forward, Grant Williams. Tell everybody what's going on with him. No NBA.
I saw this live actually. I wish I had the clip, but Brook Lopez was working on him. And
Yeah.
it was just a good old school checking and
Yeah.
all that.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude just fell over, couldn't walk. So
That was it, huh? So, yeah, let's read the little report here. If you can't read the print, it says, Charlotte Hornets forward Grant Williams has suffered a season-ending torn ACL in his knee, sources told ESPN. Williams averaged 10.4 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 2.3 assists this season for the Charlotte Hornets, Andrew. There you go.
I saw it live happen.
You saw it happening live because you are the sports head, buddy. So I have no doubt. I wouldn't doubt one bit that you saw this live. Not at all, my friend. All right.
He couldn't even walk back to the locker room. They had to hold,
had to hold him up. No pressure. Like had to drag him out, basically, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. And talking about and Bone Loads, I know you informed me about this injury. I started hearing about this too. So you're going from that Charlotte Hornet hurting his leg, his ACL, to my boy Alex Ovechkin, the leading scorer in the NHL and soon to be the all-time scorer, working to take over the great Wayne Gretzky, an all-time scoring leader of Bone Loads, 4 to 6 weeks with a broken fibula, bud.
Man. I'm surprised it's only 4 to 6 weeks, to be completely honest with you. Like, that sounds a lot worse. Like, maybe it's like a minor fracture or something.
Fibula, I don't know. 4 to 6 weeks, it seems. Let's see if they show it here in the clip. Let's see if they showed it. I heard it was like the guy comes across like bone to bone on him. So we were handling Utah. It was against Utah, and they were manhandling them pretty good. I think they'll show it here at some point. Winning 4-2. Oh, the hit must have happened in the back. So yeah, I heard it was like just leg to leg, like shin to shin. Already winning 4-2. Third period, you can see there. But yeah, 4 to 6 weeks. I don't know if he's ever. Oh, here we go. He's right here. And a spin. See that? And then he fell right there. Yeah.
Was that with the stick?
There it is.
Nah, it was leg to leg, Andrew. It was leg to leg, buddy. Yeah.
He was doing good too. He was like, I think they'd won like 3 out west versus Utah. Vegas, and he was on fire. He had like a hat trick in one of the games. He had another goal, I think, versus Utah or one of the other teams. And he was doing so good too, man.
I have been watching a little bit of hockey. Minnesota Wild.
Have you?
Played over here.
That's cool. Very good. Awesome. You're the sports head. So let's see. Oh. And then you guys, you guys were putting some because he was scoring goals because we've all been following like every goal. It's like every night he has a goal or two. It makes like big news because he's just that much closer to being the all-time great scorer, beating Wayne Gretzky's record. So a lot of hockey fans are anticipating that. So that's going to slow down a little bit right now with him being hurt 4 to 6 weeks.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Bummer deals.
All right. Well, we got a couple about two more pieces of content we can get to. I hope everybody's having fun tonight. Sunday night hanging out with my boys talking about sports on the Sports Heads. So let me see. Matter of fact, one of this. Yeah, these are just like articles about his goals that he had scored leading up to him getting hurt. So It's unfortunate that we won't be getting reports like this for at least 4 to 6 weeks. Alex Ovechkin scored his first career goal against Connor Ingram and has now found the back of the net against 178 different goaltenders to match Jaromir Jagr, who we talked about earlier, with the most in the NHL. How about that, Bo? How about that? Bring the show home. Check that out.
Wow, what a trip, huh?
Didn't
What a
he
guy!
used
Like,
to play for
finding the
the
records.
what you call it?
Capitals, Pirates. Penguins. Excuse me.
Yummy younger than he used to.
Yeah, he played for the
Yeah.
Capitals. He played for the Pittsburgh Penguins. He was famous for playing for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Andrew.
Yeah, with Mario Lemieux.
That's right. Yep. There you go. So he scored 18th against Utah, the 18th different franchise he has done this against. Wow. So that was his first game against another team. So he's done it 18 times. Alex Ovechkin scored in his first game against Utah. The 18th different franchise he has done that against. Evgeny Malkin and Eric Lindros are the only others to do so against as many franchises, both with 18. So there you go. That when he played the first time he faced these 18 different NHL teams, he has scored a goal in the first ever encounter against them. I thought it was a pretty cool stat. All right,
That's awesome.
Yeah, Andrew, we got one more piece of video, buddy. Let's do this. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of your Sunday night. Have a great week, Andrew. We're gonna play this little video right here, and you said this was like Tama Tonga every Friday night. So I'll play this, and I'll let you kind of explain it and make the comparison, Andrew. Here we go. Let me stop sharing that. Let me share this. I'll show you what Andrew put in the hopper for our last piece of video tonight, folks, on the Sports Heads. Check this out. Here you go.
I wish there was a side by side.
So you said this is like the wrestler?
Yep.
Like the wrestler Tama Tonga, you said, right? There you go.
Grim and Mandy. I think
Who's that?
I think the cartoon is Grim and Mandy. My sister used to watch it.
Oh, is that right? I'm not as familiar with that. No. Yeah, so Andrew he threw that in the hopper, Andrew. So there you go, buddy. So I think we got through all the cool content that Andrew put in the hopper tonight, man. Any last words you have for everybody tonight on this Sunday night, Andrew, my friend?
Kind of a short show.
Oh, not real. Hour and 17 minutes
all.
we're into now, Andrew. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Doing good. I thought we had a lot of articles, man. You did a great job filling the hopper today, buddy, I must say, because I really haven't had time to put much things in the hopper. So when I came down to prep a show today, I said, I hope Andrew or the boys got a lot of stuff in the hopper, and you sure did. And that's why we're doing. So you're the reason that we even have this much of a show to do, Andrew. So yeah, keep throwing them stories in the hopper every week, and as many times as we can, we'll keep coming back here every Sunday night to hang out with our friends. All right. Awesome, man. All right. Any last words other than it was a short show? Now that we acknowledged it was kind of a hour and 15, hour and 20 by the time we're done. Any last words, Andrew? Tell everybody where they can find you.
Andrew the Giant 96. My Instagram, ABZ96. I have 2 Twitters, a TikTok. What do you think about TikTok? Should it be banned or should it not be?
I don't know. I don't know enough about it, Andrew. I don't know what's so much more invasive that they think about TikTok social media than every other social media where we give up all of our information to, Andrew. I really don't know.
It's basically because Chinese government owns
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. It's got that whole stink of it about the being attached, that the Chinese government might have access to all of this information.
I'm sure they get it through another source, if not this. So I'm sure it's fine.
What do you think about the recent report that I heard that they said that Pokemon Go ended up just being a ruse to map like the entire world, and that when they didn't like geo mapping and when they didn't have a proper location, they would just put like a coin out there and wherever they needed it, and they would have the people go there, and then they could accurately map it.
Oh,
I've heard that theory recently. I'm like, that's like some next level brilliant stuff, ain't it, man? There you go.
that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yep. But yep, we're getting off on a tangent. There you go. You can find Andrew right here. A lot of you are already watching on YouTube, Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Thanks everybody that's watching from there. Or Andrew's Facebook, or maybe on the BF Live channel, or maybe BF Live Twitch. You can catch my show if you want to do something during the week. If you want to tune into something, if you don't think there's no shows on Monday through Friday, I do like a stream show. It's like a variety show with bits and segments and news and fun and stuff. 12 p.m. to like 3 o'clock on the East Coast here of the United States. So check me out for that. Monday through Friday, 12 to 3-ish. Bone Loads, my brother. Have a great weekend, buddy. Any last words you like to say, man?
Have a great Thanksgiving, everyone.
Oh, yeah, that's right, buddy. I forgot about that. Good point, because we're not going to see these people again probably before next Thanksgiving. So good call on that one.
Good luck tomorrow, BF and Ravens fans out there. That should be a good game. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we got to wish each other good luck because they're playing your Chargers tomorrow. So we have that to look forward to. Yeah, I'll do my show tomorrow night from 12 to 3-ish, and then I'll be checking out some Monday Night Football. Yeah, all right, man. Well, good luck to you too, man. Have a great weekend. It's in.
No, I haven't even been to a game at home yet this year. But were you asking BF or me?
Yes.
No, I didn't. I should have made the trip out to SoFi because I've never been to California. I would like to go out to California, so that would be fun.
Well, if BF ever goes, I'll go for sure.
BF.
Yeah, bud.
Can we coordinate? What are you doing?
Jerking off.
BF and Bones. Could we look at the schedule for opening day at Anfield to see if we can make it?
For the Brewers? You talking about the Brewers, Andrew?
Yes.
Oh.
Not opening day of the season.
Right.
But opening day at the field.
What's the difference, Andrew?
Wrestling or
no, like baseball.
Oh, you want us to go with you to when the opening day at home?
Yes.
Sweet, that would be fun.
We'll have to see
if we can make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah, you never know, Bono, because Bono's always put it together. He's visited, so you never know, Andrew. All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to pull this train into the station for tonight, for this Sunday night. I think there's some who's playing football tonight, Andrew? Do we know?
Eagles and Rams.
Eagle. Okay. Oh, that's right, because are they at SoFi tonight as well? I think I heard this, that their Rams are at SoFi tonight, and then the Chargers are at SoFi tomorrow night. I think they got to do the quick turnaround there, Bone Loads.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those things where it's like the crew comes on tonight and starts and it works through the night, and so that way it's going to be it's going to be crazy, dude.
I really need to make it out there because SoFi is one of the stadiums I would love to see in person.
It looks like a marvel. It looks impressive on TV, so I bet it would be impressive in person, Andrew.
That and the one in Vegas.
Wow. Hey, what do you think about the stories, real quick, while we're still talking about stadiums, about the metal panels falling off of the ceiling of the AT&T Stadium when they tried to open the roof recently for like one of the Thursday night games? It said they hadn't opened it in years, and when they tried to open it, like metal pieces fell down, and so they had to like abort the mission. So,
yeah, big old metal piece, dude. Like someone could have got hurt. Yeah,
that's crazy. Well, there you go. Well, I guess that's all the sports that we can probably squeeze out on one night, on a Sunday night. So we're gonna wrap it up now. I appreciate, as always, hanging out with my friends, Bone Loads and Andrew, the OG friends, the sports heads right here, folks. So for Bone Loads, for Andrew, and all you sports heads out there, have a great Sunday night. Have a great week, and we'll see you the next time we see you right here on the Sports Heads, folks. Bye. Bye for now. Bye for now. Bye, folks.